Hey guys, in this video I'll be doing ranking the brawlers from where worst to best the rare brawlers. So the worst rare brawler, of course, is Bull. Bull has always been the worst brawler like in the game for a really long time. He has really bad range. His super is very long, too long, and yes, his stomper gadget helps a lot with that. But you can only use it three times per match, and it's just not that good. And like Bull, unless Bull gets like a long term buff, like a buff like that really changes things, he's probably gonna remain the worst like baller. This was really easy to choose. So next we have Barley. Barley, this is really hard to choose, but I had to choose Barley because his attacks take so long to fall at long range. It's actually really hard to hit your shots, unless you're 8-bit, unless you're facing an 8-bit. But if you're not, it's actually really hard. I mean, yeah, he has the potential to deal with close range ballers, but most close range ballers do a lot more damage than that. And Barley is actually really good at taking the ballers, the enemies, to places they don't want to be, or just dealing damage in general. But other than that, he's not that good. And yes, he can control the area very well, but no. Okay, so next we have El Primo. El Primo is a close range baller who still gets countered by Shelly pretty well. He has no ability that cancels damage or anything like that. And Shelly still counters him very hard. And he actually is really good for newbies and like new players at low range trophies. But in high range trophies, he's actually not that good. And yes, he can be good in some maps and mode, but there are not many. Another reason why he's not that good, his super takes so long to reach the ground at long range, as you see right there. It probably takes like 1.5 seconds. I don't know. It just takes super long, which I don't like about him. Like, as you see here again. I mean, if you do land, it's actually really OP. It's probably a guaranteed kill, even if you land on a Shelly. So now, next we have Nita. Nita is one of those brawlers who is good for one reason. The only reason I put her this high is because her haste damage. Her bear on the haste safe is really good. His main attack is good because it does more damage than those close range brawlers, and that makes him an okay brawler. And that like the haste reason is probably the only reason he's actually this high. But that's a really good reason. Like he's number one in haste. I recommend playing him. So next we have Colt. Colt has such a high skill cap, but for brawlers, for people who can master him, he's actually OP. Literally, he might be one of the most OP brawlers in the entire game, if you ask me. But other than that, Colt is not the best brawler. But I mean, if you hit all his shots, he can be good. But you have to be good at leading your shots at everything. So Annie has good range, which is another reason. And his super is a wall breaker, which is also good. And his gadget is also a wall breaker. So he also does a lot of damage so he's safe, which makes him really good. So yeah, next we have Brock. Brock is basically a better version of Colt. And I recommend getting him before Colt, because even if you do plan on playing a lot, you're not going to master Colt in a day. And Brock is really easy to play, because his shots are easy to hit. So I recommend getting him before the other brawlers. So yeah, like even if you manage to get Colt, and look at that splash damage, that's so satisfying. That splash damage, and then that control of the area is also pretty good. And he just does big damage. He's good. So this is a guess of a long shot. I put Rose at second place because of that trade thing. Because that shield is OP. She can be a Shelly with it. And it makes it easier for her to recharge that super. But this is a guess because she might be bad. She might still be bad at the game because Shelly's super also does knockback. But really, I feel like this is a guess by the long shot. This might not be true. Like don't take this like actually don't take this thing like really useful until like results come out and she actually is good. This is just a guess by a long shot, but she might actually be really bad. or not that good. So yeah, finally at first place we have Poco. Poco is always been a good brawler. He has the heals to be good. He has the damage to deal with squishy brawlers. The only thing he doesn't have is tank damage, the amount of damage to deal with tanks. His super revives him when he's playing with against other Pocos or any other brawler. That super is a lifesaver, and yeah. Poco has the spread damage. Poco is just good in every single way other than dealing with tanks. He has pierce damage, everything you need for a tank, for a healer. And that gadget's also really good. That gadget heals 2,000 damage over a span of 5 seconds. And then the star power is also really good, that heals enemies. So yeah. Hey guys, hope you guys liked this video. So yeah. See you later guys. Bye.